Hello everybody, my name is Nate Blackburn. Today I'm at Motion Board Shop and feeling very sick after some New Year's shenanigans, but I'm excited to talk to you about the Ride Fuse. So one of the things that I will start off talking to you about this boot is this boot was kind of designed to be an incredibly comfortable, stiffer freestyle boot. It's got a traditional lacing system on the outside as well as a BOA tongue-tied system which helps to pull the boot into the back corner. So it essentially grabs the tongue. There's a BOA cable that runs really much right there. So when you tighten this knob right there, it helps suck your heel into the back portion of the boot, which is wonderful. A couple of really awesome features about this particular boot is the slime tongue on this boot. Essentially, the tongue of this boot is urethane, which helps to dampen the ride, as well as it helps to rebound. So when you flex this boot, it really snaps right back up. So if you're landing big jumps, coming off of rails, or you just want that into your toe side and out of your toe side pop and pizzazz, this boot really packs in. Durability wise, it's got a rubber toe cap, so it can take the abuse of hiking, doing some really crazy, Michael Jackson style slides. You've also got a Michelin outsole on this, so it's a very durable, great energy transfer. So the bottom of this boot's pretty stiff. You still have a slime midsole, so once again, it's going to eat up some of that vibration, sticking with the theme of this being a freestyle boot. You get great rebound, you get some great energy dampening out of the bottom, so it really helps to make this a comfortable, long-lasting boot. One of the things I like about this as well is it's got a storm shield down here, essentially just there's this neoprene covering for the bottom of the boot to help keep snow out, which is really nice if you're hiking around, especially if you're the type of person that's hiking in the park or if you're hiking online. That can be really helpful. The traditional lacing system is done very well in this boot. You have metal, little gussets. Essentially, metal gussets are better. They're not going to break as easily. They're more durable. And that's what you're looking for in a premium boot like this. After that, it has the Intuition wrap liner, which is very cool. The wrap liner is one of the more comfortable liners. Instead of having a seam in the front, it wraps around the side of your foot, giving you a very nice feel. Your shins are essentially going to be wrapped completely around, so you don't get that little gap in between the front of your shin and the liner itself. And also in combination with that tongue-tied BOA lacing system, the wrap liner gets sucked very well back into the heel pocket, and you just have some awesome foothold. After that, one of the last features that I think is really important to talk about with this boot is the fact that it's got a very strong backstay, is what I typically call this. It's got a really rigid backstay in this boot, so it's good to ride for a long period of time. If you're the type of person that's put 60 days on a boot, or if you want a long-lasting boot that's not going to fatigue, this is a great way to go. One of my favorite things about these boots is the rubber toe cap, the fact that it's got that Michelin outsole, and the slime tongue because of the reboundy, poppy nature. It helps stand you back up again after a big landing. I'd recommend this boot for somebody who's into traditional lacing. If you don't like to, deal with a BOA for the outside, this is a great boot to, still be able to lace up the old-fashioned way, but with this tongue-tied system down here, it does a phenomenal job of holding your heel into the back part of the boot, which is one of the best combinations of a BOA as well as a traditional lace system. This boot is excellent for park riders, people who like to ride the entire mountain. If you like to do jumps, it definitely is a great boot for absorbing landings. That's one of the things that I like most about it, is that it just feels very comfortable when you're coming down on an impact. And then I would also recommend this boot for somebody who expects, their gear to ride and they like a little bit of a stiffer feeling boot. So that's the Ride Fuse. If you guys have any questions or comments about the Ride boots, give us a call at 206-372-5268. That will ring the shop phone and maybe I'll answer it and we can talk about boots. Got any other questions? Hit up the website, motionboardshop.com, or ask us a DM through Instagram. We're on all of our social media platforms all the time. Other than that, this is Nate signing off, reminding you to always ride safe and wear your helmet.